We're going to put a new primer pump on it and rebuild the lift pump. And so Kirk is here. We're at my house instead of Kirk's disaster for a change.
Hey.
And
you're going to regret that. What if we need spare parts?
Yeah. But also, Kirk, YouTube's wondering when you starting your project. We were supposed to be building you a Jeep project, and you were supposed to do that in the spring.
I am collecting parts, okay? I'm still collecting.
Collecting parts.
Collecting parts, yes. So.
Anyway, Kirk's project is still yet to come.
And I did take some film, but it didn't come out on my phone for some reason.
So when we're going to go part hunting, we're going to start doing that stuff. We'll post maybe some of that stuff, and then we're going to do your project. So I originally was not going to film this project, but Kirk insisted. So I wanted to get it off to a good start, even though it was late. It's all over your big head, too. We had already broken the seals from the primer pump, and oil and fuel started to leak on the ground and us immediately.
Yeah, these diesel engines, they just leak and make you filthy.
Yeah.
I hate them. All right.
It's a good rag, though. The first thing that Kirk wanted was a rag to clean himself up. So I saw it as a good opportunity to start the recording. So even though I started recording the video a little late, I thought I'd at least start it out with a little fun.
If this rag could talk, who knows the places it's been. Next time I guarantee I'll use the backside of this rag. Not the front. Oh, thanks, Al.
Well, no, it's a genuine rag.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They have to give you that hard of a time still.
Yeah, I am really surprised how hard it was.
You want me to crawl under there? Or?
Yeah, if you think you can do it.
Well, my fingers aren't as well practiced as yours, but
by all means, get in there.
Man, there is a lot of oil on the ground. So if this is a project you're looking to do yourself, make sure you put a bucket underneath, get the nuts cracked, and just let it drain a while before doing anything else. No, and I got oil on me too, so.
Oh, where? See, it goes right down your arm every time, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to call it a day now. I didn't think I was gonna get oil on me.
Kent didn't warn us about this. Do we need this? We'll never use this, right?
The answer is yes.
Why? What is this?
Because I do intend to put those struts back on someday.
The struts go under here?
The engine struts, yeah. Like you remember those little shocks we took off the motor mounts?
That's a pipe dream. If we could cut this off.
It's not a pipe dream. We're not cutting motor mounts.
It's not
happening.
That's just a piece of junk you'll never use.
There is absolutely nothing that you're ever going to say that's going to convince me to start hacking on the motor mounts.
Okay, well go fix some shrimp for me, and get me an extension cord.
Well, let's see. An extension cord I could do right now, but you're not.
And while you're cooking the shrimp, I'll whack them right off with that grinder.
I see what you're up to. I've seen through your scheme. I can't believe I got oil in your shirt. Look at this.
That's terrible. You will never be the same. You are forever scarred.
All this trouble for 3 stinking nuts. And it came off. Okay. Well, the first thing we were supposed to check is the condition of this.
Yeah, let's see. Actually, the gasket's in one piece. I am shocked.
Wow. Look at that. It is. It's even still kind of malleable for being 41 years old. Yeah, that is perfectly sturdy. There's no play. There's no nothing.
How can you tell with those gloves? Watch out. Watch out. Okay.
If there's play in this,
yeah,
that lift pump shot, and you need a new one. And if you see the prices on the whole unit, you'll know why it's worth taking the trouble to rebuild it.
That's
nice.
actually
flawless, perfect.
That's nice. I'm glad we don't have to clean the block and
yeah, that was
because that's
besides the hardness of getting at them, that was relatively painless. But the lift pump's solid. We'll rebuild it and see if that helps. So over the summer, the Jeep had been really giving me a hard time. It did not start as clean as it used to, and wasn't running too good. I ran it out of fuel a few months ago, just after filming my autumn off-road video, and then proceeded to spend a lot of time trying to get the fuel system primed and it running again, with no success. After looking around for solutions, I came across the MercedesSource.com kit and video about the lift pump rebuild, and decided to order that along with a new primer pump. But I didn't give you the rubber gloves because I'm keeping them for myself.
Really? You're that greedy?
Yeah, you know
Look
at the oil on your head.
But here's
on your nose and everything.
If you are like us and learning to do these engines DIY, I highly recommend the website, the channel, and the parts. Because purchasing his great part kits also gives you access to his detailed repair videos, which has been a great help to us.
It's a fairly easy job. The most difficult part of the job is getting it on and off.
Yeah, there's a little different working at my place, Kirk. Look at how organized we are.
Oh, look at all that. Look at the in there.
There you go. That's how you show the camera.
That was all in there. Wow. That's scary. Okay. Oh, no wonder the thing wouldn't prime. What is that? What is all that stuff? Is that? I mean,
Wow.
it's pretty. It's old rubber.
It has to be the remnants of that primer pump.
It's got to be.
It's got to be. That filthied up pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah.
Any floaties from the gasket?
That's what I was wondering. Look at all those chunks of crap. See that right there?
Oh, yeah.
That's from that gasket. That's from the old gaskets in there. Look at that.
The old primer pump gasket.
The old primer gasket got in there. Son of a gun. Okay. That's I'm surprised it ran, actually.
We've got big copper cleaning brushes here for the gun. And I guess we'll just use some brake free.
12 gauge is like made for that.
Ain't that nice?
Oh, that's funny.
Wow.
The lift pump was so full of debris that it took lots of blasting, scrubbing, and brushing to get it all out.
When we first built this, this fired right over like it was a new engine.
Yep.
And after running it for the summer, it's disintegrated a little bit.
Kirk neglects to tell everybody what he's doing here, but it's actually really simple and very self-explanatory when you take it apart. The new check valves and springs go in exactly as you took the old ones out.
You know, I was actually thinking, if I knew which one for sure, we could have...
Did you show the people clearly which way to put them in, or did you just throw it together and like a thoughtless brute and not even think of what you're doing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. You're the worst how-to guy that would ever be on YouTube if I wasn't here
So what it does here...
to remind you.
It's basically like here's a valve, here's a spring, and a head of a car.
More importantly, the check valve.
But it's seating on the front side.
The very nature is it's a one-way system. It lets fuel in, but doesn't let it back out. Therefore, that line will never lose prime.
Where's our new gasket at?
New gasket is right here.
As he bends it.
Oh,
That was a new gasket.
it's not. I didn't break it. It's rubber.
Oh, Jesus.
You got to put that aviation sealant on there too.
Well, where is it? Put it on there. Oh, the gloves come off for the aviation sealant.
Well, I got to get like some kind of spreader.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hear you.
That is bitchy, that stuff. I don't know if this is something you want to get in your fingers, Kirk. So
Yeah.
I don't even know why I'm saying that to you. Yeah, there you go.
Aviation. Okay.
Yeah. I don't think you need to gob it on there like, you're not painting a house. It just needs to have a little bit on there.
I think that almost feels like chocolate. I'm very tempted to see how that tastes. But...
Yeah, just get that idea right out of your head. Are you done with it?
Yep. It really just is my best shirt I have right now. I shouldn't even worn it over here.
The rag I gave you was definitely cleaner.
No.
There's the gasket right in the center. And the odd angle that it's at.
And this really is surgery, getting these back on here.
He did say right in the video the hardest part is getting it on and off. And he's not wrong. I mean, that was a quick, easy job. You were so vocal the whole time describing what you're doing for the good people that take the time to watch our videos.
You're right.
I'm surprised they don't find you and lynch you.
Okay, one more to go. And if you can see that pump, it's almost at a 45-degree angle, but not quite. So just everything wants to fall off. Bring that camera down. Look at that. We're able to go right at this angle with this tool here and get up in there.
I think all I see is your stupid fingers.
Okay, right there. See that? Recycling.
Being slightly forgetful. By slightly forgetful, I mean I'm surprised that you remembered how to get here.
Hey, This thing is actually working good. I mean, but at just one exact spot, you can get it on.
Here's the wrench that he sent us, the little Husky Cheap
Right,
10, and it's
I know.
really very thin. So it did help getting those old ones off, but
Oh, that's pretty cool too.
yeah.
Wow.
It's
Look at
nice
that.
when you keep your tools organized and you know where everything is and where everything goes.
That's amazing. I should have been a surgeon, honest to God. You know. Look,
Yeah.
these are surgeon's hands.
Well, I won't argue with that. You got very deft hands for
It's
someone of your advancing years.
I know. I'm shocked actually. To be honest with you.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. But a surgeon,
Oh yeah.
you'd have to be able to like remember where you put things. I could see you. Oh, where's the scalpel? Oh, he's bleeding to death.
Well, as long as I have a video to look at, like we did this one,
Yeah.
I can go back. While I'm in mental brain surgery, I can go back to the video of the brain surgery. I'll be all right. With this tool here, we didn't have to take that plastic line off either.
You also,
Okay. Woo!
So one thing that's definitely easier to do is to leave the primer pump completely off of the lift pump and put that on last after everything is snugged down. That way it's not in the way trying to angle that thing in there.
the check valve for the primer pump is definitely bad.
The one that came out of there was 15/16.
No, it wasn't. It's not 15/16.
It's 15/16. And
So
The-
the Bosch Germans just said, you know, we'll make this just this one thing in British Imperial.
we should, yeah,
This is also the perfect opportunity to install something we've been meaning to do since we built it.
It is pitch dark here in Nicholson almost. It's we're working under lights now.
okay, so now we're going from 5/16 to 3/8 again.
What? I don't speak British very well. What was that?
We're going from 5/16 to 3/8, which is a little tough sometimes.
Now we just got to see if we can get this thing to prime.
I try not to argue with too many parts of my body. It doesn't work. All right.
Yeah. I hear you having arguments with your own brain all the time.
Yeah, with the brain, yeah, you got to argue with the brain. But
You stop doing something and ask yourself where you put something at least 5 or 6 times a minute when you're working on something.
Right, that happens.
What is this, like the longest hose clamp in human history? 2 foot long? What's going on?
Okay. Woo. Oh, look at this. Look at it. It's filling the filter. You missed it.
Hold on, yeah.
It filled it right up.
You gotta.
I didn't expect it to work so quick. It filled that right up.
Hold on, we can't see it yet.
You see that? Look at that. It filled that right up.
Jeez, I just moved for 2 seconds. Wow, that is working perfect.
Dude, you get. Oh, look at it. Look at
Holy shit.
What the heck? Okay.
All right, so we had a problem.
We had a problem.
Yeah, that's for sure.
This thing's gonna run. Okay, so where'd that line go to? What am I doing here?
To be clear, like before, I mean, we should have been filming earlier, and that's my fault. Kirk, actually, this is Kirk's idea to make this video. But to be clear about what's going on here, this Jeep ran out of fuel a few months ago now. And we've been priming it and just doing everything we could. We just couldn't get fuel.
Oh, look at this. I'm surprised this thing ran as good as it did. Honest to God.
That is drastic. We've never seen that kind of results from that plunger or that lift pump ever. I mean, that made instant pressure. You can put this piece of shit coffee back in your car.
No, I'm drinking that.
You're not drinking it. It's oil in it. You're a sick
It
bastard.
does not have oil in it. Hit that glow plug. It might even start. I hit that glow plug and try to start it again. Did you kill it?
No, I just took my foot off. This hasn't been running in a long while. Oh, that's great. I haven't heard that sound in months. I missed it. Man, it's idling smoother and everything. Can you hear it too? Yeah, we definitely had a problem. Look, there's oil. Look at
It's all in the coffee. It's all in the coffee.
Yeah, all the oil's in the coffee. You're a sick. You need help. You need help.
And the plunger from inside here, there's nothing left to it.
There isn't. Yeah, I mean, we were pushing this down to try to prime it and get it started over the past couple of months, and fuel would just squirt out right here.
So this plunger came apart inside, fell down inside the pump. That's what all that crap was.
Yeah.
And then...
kind of hard to shift and film, but this thing is running great. Kirk and I rebuilt that pump, and it was very cold out last night. Got down into the low 20s, and it's still pretty chilly out right now. It's in the mid 30s. So after the Jeep sat and got good cooled down, I wanted to see if my normal startup came back to this Jeep, or if it's still going to be starting slow and a little harder. I'm hoping. It's dead cold. So I'm hoping that it still fires right up like it did yesterday, even after a cold start. And I'm not going to give it any throttle. I'm not going to pump it. I'm going to do nothing. I'm just going to let it go and see how it starts. Letting those glow plugs go a good while. And fired right up. I have a couple of projects that we worked on over the summer that we never completed because of lack of time, working, fatherhood, all that stuff. We're going to finish a couple of projects. We're going to tie them up right here in the next couple of days, and then the next few videos I post are going to start in the summertime and they're going to end right about now. But in order for them to be complete and done right, that's kind of what needs to happen. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.